Friday morning, can't control it. Fired up and counting every minute. Hands are shaking, eyes are burning. The time has come, yeah, this is not a warning. The week was just so long, we had to let it go. Our problems disappeared, we're not tied up anymore. The weekend is here. Sunday calls, we are sick and tired of it. Up and down, can you feel it? Up and down, this explain it. Tonight we are away. This is what we fucking make Monday. Up and down, start bouncing. Up and down like a family. Sunday comes and we're sick and tired to say God how much we fucking hate Monday.
We are 1 week away from Steel Mania. Obviously we apologise for no Mayhem last week, but we are here to make up for it this week. We have a banger of a card tonight. We're also looking at the 2K23 era, Jazz in AEW. A lot's happening. Make sure you tune in for the whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started. I'm pumped. So welcome to a brand new era, of course. We're having a first look of 2K23 Mayhem right now. The rest of the show won't be like this. We just had two of the people ready. Chloe, Miyu, Ike against Ariella in this Extreme Rules matchup. I'm looking forward to an interesting switch up, obviously, from Chloe, Miyu, Ike. And we'll be seeing it full next week. Crash Course, Warzone, Mayhem. A new era. We're excited for it. And you can see how excited Chloe is. Absolutely buzzed. And this will be Ariella's first match. Was supposed to take place last week. Obviously we have to postpone Mayhem, but we are here right now. And I cannot wait to get this show on the road. But loving the entrance. And we're going to see what Chloe can do. Obviously Austria, Avalanche in Austria did not happen. So they're still waiting, Chloe and Jazz, for the chance to go against Jazz for the title. Chloe is. It will happen eventually. Patience pays off in this game for sure.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Angel.
So making her debut tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how she does. Alex Steele obviously had her debut last Mayhem. That was definitely a successful one. Will Ariella follow in those footsteps tonight? The Mayhem Season 4 arena. 4 seasons. Merely on the road to Unmistaken 2. Steel Mania 2 next weekend. And let's see how the new era plays out. Chloe is ready, Ariella is ready. Let's get this one going. And we haven't got Mark the ref, we got Marshall the ref here. Mark's taking a day off, it seems. But Extreme Rules in this matchup. Will it be a debut to remember? Or will Chloe disrupt that? Obviously we've seen Chloe climb the ranks. Was in that 60 minute Iron Survivor fight. 6 women, and it was absolutely crazy. Was close to winning it and got a kendo stick in play. Was close to winning it, but Jazz did retain in that fight. And the kendo just going flying there. And so is Ariella knocking Chloe back down to her feet. And they're just waiting. Oh, that's the elbow there. Straight to the face, a roll up pin. It's going to be a 1 count, but a kick out just after the 1. Early in this matchup, way too early to get the finish. Leg sweep from Chloe. I'm going to go for a cover of her own. It's going to be a 1 count and of course another kick out. Just too early to try and get the finish. Ariella getting outside of the ring and back in the ring swiftly. Chloe there with a kick, with a strike, the combo, but it just didn't pay off. Now she's going to find herself in a corner. Not for long though. Kendo's going to be back in play. Smacking it against the canvas there. Testing the strength, and that's a strong Kendo, I'm sure. But Chloe managing to show her strength as well. The speed as well of the wrestler. Chloe there just dropping the feet. Looking around for the Kendo. Ariella moving up and Chloe just getting thrown around. Straight to the face there, to the skull almost. Oh, Jesus Christ. The impact, and Chloe needs to try and get her foot back in this. We're going to have a sledgehammer in play as well now. This is carnage. Sledgehammer now with Chloe. Straight to the midsection. Asking Ariella back to her feet and sweeping the leg very quick there. Sledgehammer just being traded between the two wrestlers right now. And they're going to take it outside. That hardwood flooring we love to see over at Mayhem. The sledgehammer shots are nasty, straight to the midsection again, just going in with those shots. Mayhem Championship obviously up for grabs tonight. Almir and Zack Sydel on the third of 3 series. Excited to see how that one plays out. And just near the barricades they're fighting, just near the audience, and the sledgehammer just being used to impact, inflict as much damage as possible. It's a smart strategy, a brutal strategy of course, but definitely a smart one. They're just fighting right now. Thrown back into the ring is Chloe, and Ariella's going to come in as well. Potentially looking to end this, going to have Chloe back up to her feet. And I think she's going to try and end this. She's going to go for the cover. Not yet. Throwing the Kendo. Decides to go for the cover now. Interesting. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 kick out there from Chloe just after 2. Fair play to Chloe, the resilience. I thought that could have been done. I thought that could have been it. But you can't underestimate these wrestlers. Holy hell! That's got to be a 20-foot ladder. Look at the size of that. Set up against the announcer's table. Jesus Christ. This has switched up massively. In a dangerous location, and Ariella's going to go straight into it. Face first. Chloe's not done yet. Surely not. Jesus Christ. Face driven straight into that steel ladder. The size of it is insane. Kendo back in play now. What a matchup this has been so far. Kendo just being driven to the face. Ariella getting out of it to the midsection there of Chloe. What? I mean, the size of that goddamn ladder. That could have been brutal. That could have been life-changing. Ariella now with the Kendo back. Going in at Chloe there. A very strong, resilient Kendo, you got to say. Well, that one we have back at the old arena. It's going to be a pin. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 though. Kick out from Chloe. She's not giving in. You've got to give that respect. Absolute respect. Dropping the feet again straight to the face. Ariella kicks up though pretty quickly. Who is going to get the W in this one? Will it be the rookie? Will it be the vet? Chloe now trying to get Ariella to tap. You don't want to give up on your debut, and I don't think she is going to give up. Both women back up to their feet. That kendo being back in play again. The ladder still set up in that dangerous position. If you've just joined, what a mayhem it's been already. The opener match, obviously. Having a look at the 23 era, the rest of the show was recorded previously, so we will be on the 22 era after that. Hang on. It's going to go for the pin here. I believe that was the Death Mystery. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out though from Chloe. She is not giving in. What is it going to take? She's looking for it again potentially. Is it going to be the Death Mystery again? Reversal though from Chloe. She's not giving in. This is what I mean. We know this from Chloe. She has strength. She has that belief in her, that fire. And then the kendo just being used again. Brutal. Tonight, absolutely brutal. Chloe is just laid out. Been through it all tonight. Gotta try and end it now, surely. You can't take much more. She's gonna be picked up. What's gonna happen now? Jesus Christ. One more time for good luck. Death's Mystery. It's gonna be a pin. It's gonna be a 2 count. It is a 3 count. What a match. Ariella picking up a W in her debut. Chloe really showing her strength. It wasn't enough though to carry on. Congratulations obviously to Ariella, and what a debut, what a fight. What promising signs that this new era is going to be crazy. Look at that goddamn ladder. Joe asked for a match. I told him I'd give him a match. I told him I'd give him a match he'd never forget. The man from Birmingham, Joe Barend.
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Birmingham, England.
Walking out to this arena for the last time.
239 pounds.
Still at Mayhem this season 4. Will be interesting to see how this season goes. Obviously, a little bit of a falling out between him and Damien. Vengeance. He had to try and go against Men of Mayhem on his own. It didn't work in his favour. I mean, it is quite hard. But he's going against the dead man tonight. He wanted a fight. He came into my office. I said, you can go one-on-one with the dead man himself. Joe, let's see what he can do. Going against Damien, the Steel Mania, only 8 nights away. Not 8 weeks, 8 nights. The Phenom. The dead man is here. Hold up. That's Chemical Kev, god damn it. That's Chemical Kev. What the hell's going on?
And his opponent,
Production value must have fallen off bad. I asked for the Undertaker. I didn't ask for Walmart's Undertaker. Don't get me wrong, I love Chemical Kevin. I know he's always up for a challenge. And he hates anyone from Birmingham. He cannot stand anyone who hails from Birmingham. You ask why they stole his chemicals. A whole list of chemicals went missing from his bus, and they really infuriated him. It really infuriated him, and he hates Birmingham. Despises the people. And I think this one's personal. This one's real. It may not be the dead man himself, but it's the next best thing. Look at him. Just look at that face. That green eye. It's talking to you. And you can hear it if you're just quiet enough and you listen. Chemical Kev. The man, the myth, the legend. He's ready to give Joe a fight of his life. I mean, let's not forget Chemical Kev and Josh Valentine breaking the barricade. One of the craziest spots I've ever seen. Now it's time to see what Chemical Kev can do. Look at that eye. How can you not love Kev? He's a dangerous man. A very, very dangerous man. The chemicals are alive. What can Joe do tonight? Why has he still got his goddamn hat on? At least take the hat off, Kev. What are you doing, son? Look at this, but look at the size of Kev. Used to be obviously an NBA player. The Chicago Chemicals. Look at that punch there from Kev. You just gotta love Kev. I haven't seen Kev wrestle in a while. Obviously used to be at Warzone, done quite well there. But it's good to just watch him at Mayhem in his element. He loves fighting people from Birmingham. It gives him that extra bit of happiness that you need. There is antidepressants. Look at this. Like it's nothing picking Joe up. And like, I mean, Joe's feeling a bit deflated really after Damien betrayed him. A massive surprise really for everyone. But look. It's happened before. These guys have been rivals, they've been friends. They're going to settle it hopefully at Steel Mania, Damien and Joe. I just don't know why Kev's got that goddamn hat on still. I mean, how's it even staying on? How does that happen? Look at those punches. Brutal punches. We have Nolan Wright and Rico teaming up a little bit later on. Excited to see how that goes. Nice dive there from Joe. Got Kev back up to his feet, going for the punches there. The strikes. Bit of MMA background from the guy from Birmingham. Hang on. It's Damo. Kick his fucking head in, Damo. He's here. Oh. Kev's back up to his feet. It could be the old switcheroony. The fake out. Kev going for the pin, but not enough to put Joe down. Come on. What sort of strategy was that? Massive punch there from Joe. I thought Damien was going to go in the ring, but if you're wanting to see those two clash, make sure you check out Steel Mania next Saturday. It's going to be insane. Kev getting dragged across the canvas here. Joe kicking him in the face. Kev there, just look. They can't keep Kev down. Chemical Kev lives for this. He's got Joe up, slamming him straight to the canvas. Going to go for the cover maybe? No. Kev doesn't rush. Kev's a chill guy. Hang on. Face first, and Kev's going to go for the pin. It would be embarrassing really for Joe to lose this one. It's going to be a 2 count low kick out from Joe. Kev just can't quite believe it. Almost in disarray. Nasty punch though there from Joe, another strike. Look out! Gonna go for the cover, could this be? Gonna be a 2 count. It's gonna be a kick out just in the nick of time. Kev finding that last bit of breath, that last bit of energy he needs to get out of that situation, and did. Gonna have the sledgehammer in play now. Wouldn't be Mayhem without weapons now, would it? Look at Kev just going in. We just love Kev. Joe. What's he thinking? Springboard. Moonsault. Another one for good measure. Gonna go for the cover now, one Kev. It's going to be a 1 count. It's going to be a 2 kick out there from Kev just after 2. The chemicals in his system will not let that guy give up. Behave. Fireman's carry. What's Joe thinking? Is he going to finally put Kev down? It looks like he's going to try at least. One more time. No, Kev says. No, thank you. Not even a chance you're going to do that. laughing him out of it. Kev with the sledgehammer is one scary sight. Not something you want to see. Believe me, I've been there myself in a field one time. We don't want to get into it right now. Oh, he's got to try and make Kev tap. That's quite embarrassing for Kev. He has tapped. Joe has picked up the W in this fight. And congratulations to him with Damien. Not really he interrupted. He didn't attack him, obviously, but still a good positive sign for Joe moving on to the next era of SCW. Congratulations to the guy from Birmingham, Joe. Lights are off. Crow? I thought he wasn't scheduled this week. Fans with the lights making the arena look beautiful. And I think we're finally going to see some Crow. Oh, behave. What's this? Ghost? This is taking the piss. We know Crow played on Ghost Mind last week, or last Mayhem, interrupting the entrance, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him now, goddammit. The mind games from these two. It's going to be a battle when we see it in front of our eyes. When that time will be, who knows? A massive statement here from Ghost, toying with Crow's entrance. Even got the goddamn chair. Obviously going against Jamie Storm, champion versus champion match. Should be interesting to see who picks up the W, but a very interesting approach from Ghost here tonight. Interesting entrance there from Ghost. Jamie Storm, Interstar champion. The last time we'll see that belt design, it will be a little bit different going forwards. But quite an interesting time Jamie Storm has had with that Interstar Championship. Obviously beat Jake Rex for it at free falling, quite a good statement to make, and been holding it ever since, almost coming up 2 months. 2 defences, potentially 3. I'm not too sure we're going to be finding him a contender very, very soon. So who is it going to be? Who will dominate Mayhem Season 4? Cannot wait to find out. It's going to be a hell of a journey. I mean, straight after Steel Mania, we are on the road to Unmistaken 2. What does that tell you? Everything you need to know. Jamie Storm in the ring in this champion versus champion match. Obviously not a unification belt, or a unification fight, sorry. Just a 1v1 non-title. See who is the better of the two. Both previously in the ACA, Jamie stint not so long. Went independent and successful at the same time. Fired up. Ready to put on a show the last time in this arena. We had a sneak preview of the new arena, the new era with Chloe, Miyuike and Ariella, and what a fight that was, Jesus Christ. That's a sign of things to come. We're focusing on this one though, obviously, let's get it. Jamie Storm using his weight and now going to the top rope. Ghost just laid out for the second. I think Crow's in his head, but trying to get in Crow's head with that entrance as well. Jamie Storm sending himself. I think Ghost is going to get out of that. Remember that massive move Ghost made, the double F5. I thought he was going to go for the F5 then, got him in a fireman's carry, but Just dropping him in a nasty punch to the face. We know what Ghost is like. We've watched him a few times. And, you know, we have Gus coming back to Mayhem. So Gus will be going for the Steel Cage Championship against Ghost. And we love a Gus first Ghost fight. We've seen a few and we goddamn love them. They are brutal. Ghost now looking for the submission on Jamie. Early work. But I don't think it's going to happen. You know, I've got a big match next week. I've got to pipe my son down just that little bit because he's getting a bit loud. He's getting a bit leery. It's going to be a powerbomb straight to the outside. Sent Jamie Storm, and Jesus Christ! The guy weighs 2 houses. And he's jumping off top rope like a goddamn frog. Outside now, that hardwood flooring. Ghost getting his wits about him. Jamie Storm just showing that he's still got it. Looking potentially to introduce the first weapon under the SC Wrestling logo. We're going to have a ladder. Not that goddamn 20-foot ladder we saw earlier on. A bit calmer in this arena. A bit more chilled Marcy instead of Martha. Ghost loving the diving at the moment, it seems. A bit of a different approach to what we normally see. Ghost landing awkwardly though on that ladder. Is Jamie Storm going to capitalise? Moving him out of the way luckily, and a nasty kick straight to the face. Hang on. Jesus Christ, what? Ghost from behind. I thought it was going to be Crow for a second, but Ghost doing some light work, paying a production team to sort of help him out a bit, I suppose. And now those punches from Ghost. Gonna pick the ladder up. What's he thinking? Puts the ladder into the corner. Dangerous territory there from Ghost. Last Mayhem of the season, trying to make a name for themselves. Both of these two will be in Mayhem for season 4 anyway. Nothing to worry about in that regard. Ghost picking Jamie Storm up. Going in with this combo here now, Ghost. Certainly the better man at the moment, but I think Jamie Storm may be able to wake up. We've seen the tables turn very quickly in a wrestling match. That's what we love about this sport. Back and forth, anything can happen at any time. Is there going to be a powerbomb straight to the outside again onto that hardwood flooring? No, it's going to be to the legs instead. And I mean, those legs weigh the size of one damn human being. Going to go for the cover now. It's Ghost, the Steel Cage champion. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick up though from the Interstar champion, Jamie Storm. He ain't done. Come on. Ghost repeating and going to go for the cover again. Is this going to be enough to put Jamie Storm down? It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out again from Storm. The resilience, the belief from Jamie Storm, the Interstar champion, not giving up, and now Ghost with the kicks and a nasty punch to finish it off. I'm just looking at that ladder, I'm worried. It's in a dangerous spot where you're going to go sent into that turnbuckle when he's busted open. What's Ghost thinking now? Nasty kick. Jamie Storm bleeding bad. Still managing to get out of this though. It's going to be a suplex. Gotta take the ladder. I think Jamie Storm sees something else. Got another idea, a better approach where he wants to put that ladder, rearranging furniture, just putting it in the middle of the ring as he gets out of Ghost hold there. Bleeding though nasty as Jamie Storm at the moment. Goes into the ropes and just using the ropes sort of back and forth. Gonna go top rope and look out. I mean, there's a ladder in the way. You don't want to risk it. Connected perfectly though, to be fair to him. Jamie knows what he's doing. Hang on. Is it going to be enough to get Ghost out? Yeah, I think it is. Ghost does tap Jamie, managing to pick up the W then. Interstar champion proving he's the better of the two, at least tonight. Congratulations to Jamie Storm. Ghost, I mean, I thought he had it, you know, he came forwards quite good, but sort of just lost. I mean, that's what happens when you're a super heavyweight. You sort of lose that stamina. The initial speed you have going into the match, but I mean, Jamie Storm is busted open quite nasty.
Hang on, Almir walking through and Don's attacking Almir. What the hell's this about? Don frustrated, he didn't get the chance against Sydel before he left Mayhem, and absolutely furious attacking Almir straight to the concrete there. Knee to the face, he's not done, brutal. But then with the table, this is the replay we just got. Sent footage from production and Almir is out. Out cold. Brutal attack from Dom.
Now all you wanna call me an asshole, do roast, I don't care anymore. I used them to get to the top. I used them to get to the top of the mountain, the top of the rankings. Yeah, y'all have your time to speak now. Now it's my turn. It's my turn to speak my mind. You guys don't know what the fuck I've been through. You do not know the torture, the pain, the suffering I went through. Just to be here, just to get to where I am in my life. I'm tired of preaching something I don't want to preach. I don't want to be that stupid cunt like I was before raising the stakes. Fuck the Messiah. Fuck everybody. Fuck Brother Knox. Fuck Joe. Fuck everyone. I don't give a fuck about y'all's feelings. I'm gonna do this for my people, for my brothers and sisters in the islands. I'm all the pain and suffering of my people in one. And that powers me to fight and kill. Don't expect me to be kind. Don't expect me to hold back oaths. I'm the living embodiment of the King Tonga. I am the fallen, Maori God.
Alright, so here we are for tag team action. Men and Mayhem will be going against these two. I don't know if they're coming out together, to be fair. So I can't really say these two at the moment, but Rico certainly coming out on his own then. But yeah, Men and Mayhem obviously tag champions at the moment. After beating Joe and Damien sort of dysfunctional. We saw it a bit earlier on with Chemical Cat. Damien coming out teasing it. That fight obviously will be a Steel Mania. Joe versus Damien. Cannot wait to see it. But we're focusing on right now. We have Rico walking to the ring. And I believe he'll be teaming up with Nolan, if my memory serves me correctly. You know how old Cheese is. Sometimes doesn't even know his own name. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the dates of things wrong. Talking to himself in third person. That's what happens when you become this old. But it doesn't matter how old I am. I'm gonna get in the ring. I may stutter, but there's one thing that I'm certain of. I'm gonna kick the shit out of Shane Roberts. I'm going to put him in his place because he's getting too cocky. And that's what happens when you move to Plymouth. It's understandable, the pressure of living in that fucking shitty town. But now we have a legend, an absolute goat. The best thing to come out of Australia in the last 10 years. Nolan, 6CUNT, almost running over his teammate, but Nolan's in control of that bike, god damn it. That's what they used to do when they were growing up in Australia. He'd go out in the bush and he would just ride for hours. Even at 6 years old, he was on a bike. Nolan is a 6CUNT. But we're looking at the men of Mayhem, the tag champions at the moment. Obviously, Big Joe's sort of in a 2v1 handicap, so you know you can celebrate being tag champ, but is it deserved? I don't know. Look, of course it's deserved, god damn it. These guys have been working hard. Put in for hours in, and it shows. We're looking at a goddamn legend. Mayhem champion throughout most of season 3, had quite a lot of defenses successfully. Previous Interstar champion as well, 2 times I believe. Xavier Douglas done some things over at it's either Havoc or it was Crash Course. I believe it was Havoc, or it definitely wasn't Karma. That awful show. But here we go then, tag team action. And it's one of those tag teams where you've got to rely. You know, you're not sat there hiding behind the ropes waiting for a little tap. Nah, this is serious shit. We've seen it before, look, when Shane and me went against the men of Mayhem. Shane done exactly the same tactic as the 6CUNT is doing right now, and just targeting Xavier, the younger, the less experienced of the two, but sending Nolan flying there. One-way ticket back home. And Xavier's not done. Not sure if this is elimination, but I am sure some skull crushes are going on in the ring, and that's making me happy, busting the Outlaw Brian Douglas open pretty quickly in this matchup. Rico now going to go top rope. What's he thinking? Rico, a great guy. Someone I had to secure, someone I had to get in that draft early on. You're not looking at any changes when you look at these 4. All 4 competitors will be at Mayhem next season. I don't make any mistakes, god damn it. I know what I'm doing when it comes to the draft. We're bringing Dean Magnum over. We're bringing LC over. We've got the boy, Big Gus, back. Talking to me about Damien leaving. I've got compensation. I'm not worried. Do I look stressed? Do I look nervous? Yeah, I'm calm, I'm collected, I'm casual, I'm chilled. Nolan and Xavier on that hardwood floor and outside. It looks like Xavier's going to go maybe to the apron there. Not done. Interesting tag team, of course, Nolan and Jamie Storm. Yeah, well, I think we did see Nolan and Jamie Storm, or am I imagining things? I'm not too sure. But I mean, Rico and Nolan, that's an interesting tag team as well. You gotta love it. Nasty though, straight to the hardwood floor, and there that goes Nolan's face, a 6CUNT. And he will not see you next Tuesday because he's not going to Crash Course. He's on that superior show. What's Brian Douglas thinking here, the Outlaw? Rico is thinking something different, the former New Japan star. A suplex and a switch up there, Douglas. Going to go for a cover here, the newly formed champions. Will he pick up the W in this one? Pick up there from Rico just after 2. Nolan was going to back him up, it seems. So it doesn't look like elimination is on in this matchup, to be fair. Xavier looking to pick up a rare W himself. It's going to be a 1. No, just interrupted straight after the 1. I don't even know if it was interrupted purposely. It was just interrupted, goddammit. I don't know what you're doing next weekend, but cancel your plans. Even if it's your nan's birthday, tell your nan to watch SCW Steel Mania. The second and technically the 6th in the whole franchise of SCW history. But history will be made. We're talking war games. We're talking 2 rings. We're talking a brutal cage, weapons at your disposal. The fight doesn't start till the last man enters. It's going to be nasty. And I'm a brave man. I've given Shane the goddamn advantage. Mayhem and Crash Course, I don't know who gets the advantage in that fight. Mayhem did win technically the battle with the brand, so we could give Mayhem the advantage. I think that would be fair. But, you know, we'll discuss that, me and Seals, backstage. Have no fear. But whatever you're doing, if you have got plans, if you're going on a date, don't bring a date. Plug the date on to Mayhem, on to Crash Course, and congratulations to Nolan Wright and Rico. I sort of was getting a bit distracted talking about shit, but they picked up the W against the newly formed champions. Not looking great for the champions. Coming off from a good win, picking up a loss, but, you know, Nolan Wright, Rico, top of their game at the moment, prime of their lives. But congratulations to them, and let's move on. Alex Steele, she had an incredible debut, to be fair, at the Mayhem 2 weeks ago. Obviously got her way into the Fatal 5-Way, didn't work out, but I mean, 2 fights in one night, you can't expect miracles over here at Mayhem. But what a show we've had already. I mean, Chemical Kev, that was just incredible. I'm still not over that. Yeah, production's hard. But yeah, like I said, Alex Steele, been excited, obviously kept her going forwards to season 4 of Mayhem. It's crazy really, but we're already at season 4. It's mad. It's been an incredible journey so far, and I cannot wait to see what season 4 has in store for Alex Steele. Her original opponent, Jazz Shortridge, as we said, is in AEW. We're going to have a little look at that later on. So she will be going against Priscilla Cruz tonight. We haven't seen Priscilla in a little while. We're going to see how she pairs up tonight against the newcomer, Alex Steele. And here is Priscilla. Fired up quite a history at SCW. Was women's champion, Warzone champion as well. Quite a good feud with Jazz. Those days are behind her now. It's all about what she can do. What's the future hold for Priscilla? Main event tonight, obviously Zack Seidel going against Almir. We're excited for it. But we're focusing on this one. Referee's going to ring the bell. Here we go then, Mark in the ring. Being the official during this match. Unfortunately, no one likes watching Mark, but it's something we have to do. But yeah, like I said, Alex Steele, really impressive on her debut. She beat Smokey Davison. And then was in the Fatal 5-Way. Got a few eliminations under her belt as well, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Top rope at the moment, they're going to send it on Priscilla. It would be a statement, obviously, if she can beat previous world champion. It would be saying something tonight. Going for an early cover here, marks down. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Just imagine if it was a squash of the century right there. Alex almost frustrated, looking like she should have ended it. Going to go top rope again, high fire. But Priscilla, very quick to sort of get out of that situation momentarily though. Priscilla there with a moonsault, going for the cover. 2 count, but another kick out. Another moonsault, but knees up there from Alex Steele. Now what's Alex thinking? Knocking her to her feet. Just walking over there. Walking over her, sorry. And oh yeah, you know, Steel Mania 1 week away. 3 war game fights. Mayhem versus Crash Course. Team Cheese versus Team Shane. And of course, the women's as well. There's a whole load of other fights coming. It's not just about the war games. It's going to be a crazy card. Cannot wait for it. Saturday. Technically 8 days away if you want to be. Hang on, we're going to recover. It's going to be a 2 count here. Going to be a 3. Jesus Christ, Alex still squashing the hell out of Priscilla Cruzen. Showing the roster why she was drafted early. Why she's taken seriously over here at Mayhem. Only just started, but making a name for herself already here at SCW. And Mark getting assaulted. We love it. Alright then, so here we are, the main event of the evening, and as we know, Almir got attacked. I'm in a bit of an awkward situation right now. We've got Dom Atlas, who's coming out, who, look, he attacked Almir, but Don always wanted to go against Sydel, and I'm feeling a little bit healed tonight, god damn it. But the situation I'm in is Don's going a crash course. So can this really be for the Mayhem Championship? If Don wins, will he have to vacate it? Will it be a guaranteed shot over at Crash Course? If he vacates it, he'll go crazy. Look, he was only TV champion for less than a week. If he finds out that he wins and has to give it up straight away, I don't want to be in the goddamn office when he finds that out. I mean, you can't just attack Almir and get a shot. That's not how it works. Look, Sydel though. We're talking about Zack Sydel, the bastard. This guy's not going to give in. This guy's going to walk out champion still. First defense. We know what Sydel's like to heal. We haven't really seen the wrath of Sydel in a while. I'm excited to see the guy in ring again, back in action. Don Atlas just stretching, chilling out. I hope Almir is okay though. Obviously going on Crash Course next season. It will be sad to see the Hot Topic of Mayhem disappear, and he's still going to call himself the Hot Topic. It's sort of embarrassing in a way because he was only the Hot Topic of Mayhem. He's going to be dusted to the side, put on the shelf like you do a toy when you're finished playing with it. But look at Sydel glowing, just like his confidence right now. Obviously, an interesting gimmick change, a whole look change, I suppose, from Sydel. Speaking of look change, the Mayhem Championship will be changing. That beautiful belt that we've come to love will be disappearing, and there's nothing you can do about it. Call me Justin Timberlake, cry me a river. Look at it's gone, and you know the reason it's gone? Because we're moving on to bigger and better things. Even stronger, you could say. But let's just talk about this one. If you're a bit of a behind the scenes sort of guy, you know that Sydel and Don may not see eye to eye every night. This is a fight I've sort of wanted to book for a very long time. And you may be a little bit disheartened right now after seeing 2 out of 3 series, and you're waiting for that third of 3 series. You're waiting for that final fight between Almir and Sydel. It hasn't happened. We know that Almir's going to Crash Course, so it looks like you're going to have to stall on that, have a bit of a rain check. Hopefully it will happen eventually. I'm going to have to put out a statement following tonight's events. If Sydel wins, he's going to make my life easier, so let's hope he bloody well does. But we know what Don does. This guy has that strength, he has that hunger within right now. He wants this more than anything else. He wants to prove, especially after that TV championship screw job. He wants to prove he has something to prove. End of the 22 era. What an era it's been, and you could almost be emotional because after this match, if you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. I'll be deleting this era completely off my hard drive. Moving on. And it brings a tear to my eye. Look at Mark. I know he's in the next era, unfortunately, so we're going to have to put up with that. We're going to watch our language. We're going to have to put up with that guy. That Prick. A little bit longer, unfortunately. But here we go, main event of the evening. Zack Sydel, Don Atlas, Mayhem Championship, sort of on the line, I suppose. If Don wins, he gets a CC championship shot. If Sydel wins, he continues being champion and sort of gets away with not facing Almir in the future. A bit of a weird ending to one of the craziest Mayhems I remember. And like I said, we will be tuning into AEW just after this to see what unfolded. Because I have some crazy information in my ear. We've got a little bit of a highlight to show you. We're just trying to get the footage. You know, it's a bit of a copyright. It's zone AEW, so we're just getting it all cut and showing you what we can. A little bit of a surprise is all I've been told, but let's just focus on what's happening. Springboard there with a massive moonsault. There goes Zack Sydel on Don Lister. Mayhem champion Zack Sydel will be in Mayhem's War Games as well. Along with a few others, Jesus Christ, along with a few others. LC. We'll keep the other two under wraps for a minute. I like a few surprises. Obviously, we know that Gus and Ghoul have been confirmed for my War Games, the 4 versus 4 Team Cheese versus Team Shane. I don't need to plug and hype that anymore. We're all already hyped for that. Slide out of a punch there to Don, and he's going to go flying. Looking for an easy retain, going to go for the cover. It's going to be a 2 count. Don picking out though just after 2. He's not going to be done. He said too much to be finished this early on. Sydel now just dragging Don. What's he thinking? Gonna go for a submission to try and end this. We know how Sydel plays. Oh, we've seen this one. It's a brutal submission. It's taken many men out before. It took Almir out in the submission match. Mark's talking. Is it going to be enough? Don survives. Don Atlas showing his strength. The Minuteman launching Sydel straight to that hardwood floor and outside. Now just chilling, staring him down. The death stare from Don Atlas, looking for a weapon now under that SC Wrestling logo. Gonna have a kendo in play straight to the head. Sydel just throwing that kendo about Don doing the same straight to the midsection. Now going in again was Don thinking Sydel there, flying at Don, leaping like a goddamn gazelle. He's got a sledge, a baseball bat. This is why you should not commentate and read messages at the same time. Men can't multitask, they say. I certainly cannot multitask. He does have a baseball bat just for confirmation, and it's knocked over onto the floor now. Don Atlas back up to his feet, feeling a little bit dazed, a little bit confused for the second though. Zack Sydel scouting like a predator in there. Hang on. Oh, Don slamming his head, driven straight first to the canvas. It's going to be a cover from Mark. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out though from Sydel. Surely he wouldn't be finished that early on. We're talking about Zack Sydel. Come on. Take the piss out of me. What's Don thinking? They're going to go for another cover on Sydel. 2 moves in a row. It could be enough. You never know. It's gonna be enough! Upsetting the entire universe, making everything impossible. Don Atlas picks up the W. What does this mean going forwards to Don in Crash Course? I'm not too sure. What a tricky situation. And of course, Don with the upset of the year. Zack Sydel may be lucky and still will be champion potentially. We're going to have a little think, have a little discussion, maybe put a statement out, I don't know, but congratulations to Don Atlas. Let's look over at AEW and see what occurred. So we have some crazy footage from AEW Rampage where Jazz was there as a little bit of a host earlier on, and Thunder Rosa was making a return, and as you can see, Jazz interrupted a steel chair shot and continues the ruthless attack for absolutely no reason. I'm not sure if there's any history in the past, but Thunder just making her return to AEW and getting smashed with the chair. Brutal attack from Jazz, and what a statement. Walking into AEW for the first time and doing something like that. That's not what I would do if I was invited to AEW personally, but we know what Jazz is like. Anyway, thank you for watching Mayhem. We will see you next week for Crash Course. Have a great weekend.